Class 10th Geography, Chapter Water Resources continue. Let's continue with the chapter Water Resources. This is the second part of the chapter. In this chapter, we will study about the methods of irrigation. Different sources and methods of irrigation are used depending on the topography, soils, rainfall, availability of groundwater, nature of rivers, and requirement of crops. The following are the methods of irrigation. First is canal. Low level relief with deep fertile soil is one of the conditions necessary for digging canals. Second, perennial source of water, that is snow-fed rivers, which may be used for the development of canal irrigation. The water from these rivers is stored by building a dam or a wire across the river. Advantages of canal irrigation. Inundation canals. They are easily and cheaply built. They are useful in controlling floods. Advantages of perennial canals. As these canals serve throughout the year, agricultural production in the areas of less or uncertain rainfall has increased. As these canals supply water even in hot season, cultivation of same crops can be carried out round the year. Disadvantages of inundation canals. Uncertainty of water supply. These canals can be used only during floods. Only lowland areas can be irrigated. Disadvantages of perennial canals. Problem of salt effervescence due to overflooding of the fields. Problem of waterlogging in case of unlined canals as water soaks into the adjoining areas, turning them into swamps. To save overflooding, it is necessary to line the canals with bricks and mortar, which is expensive. The farmer may have to pay tax or money for using it. Areas. Canal irrigation is more prevalent in North India as compared to South India because of the following reasons. The rivers of North India are perennial as they are snow-fed, and in South India rivers are seasonal. The surface of the northern plains is flat and soft, hence easy to dig, but in South India the surface is rocky, hence it is difficult to dig. The demand for irrigation is greater in northern India, where proportion of arable land is much higher as compared to south, as the soil is highly fertile. Second is tank irrigation. Conditions necessary for digging tanks. Tank irrigation is most widely used in South India because of the following favorable conditions available in Peninsular India or Deccan Plateau. Most of the areas of Peninsular India are uneven with natural depressions where tanks can be built. The Deccan Plateau consists of hard rocks which are non-porous. These rocks do not allow water to seep through. Peninsular India receives rain by monsoon winds. Hence, these tanks collect water during rainy season and help in raising water table to be used in dry season. Advantages of tank irrigation. Tank irrigation is cheaper than other type of irrigation as the rainwater is collected in natural pits and depressions easily available in South India. The water is collected and used in dry season from the water table of surrounding region. It is difficult to build canals in Deccan Plateau as they cover large areas, whereas tanks occupy less areas. Tank water can be used for domestic purpose also. In the absence of perennial rivers and canals, the tanks provide a source of water during dry season. Disadvantages of tank irrigation. Since tanks are shallow, large amount of water is wasted through evaporation. Tanks occupy large area of land which could be used for farming. Tanks are non-perennial and they dry up during summer. Tanks often have to be desilted. Areas: South India, mostly in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Tamil Nadu. Third is wells. Surface wells or ordinary wells. Conditions necessary for digging surface wells. The water table or groundwater should be available. The ground area should have soft rocks. They should be dug along the river beds where water table is high. Advantages of well irrigation: it is cheaper to construct as compared to canals and tanks. Independent source of irrigation and can be used by the individual farmers. Wells can be dug anywhere when required and where the water table is high. Several chemicals such as nitrate chloride, sulfate are mixed with well water. They add to fertility of the soil when well water is used. The farmer has to pay for canal irrigation, whereas for well, he does not have to pay as he has the control of well. Wells have simple technology and are economical. Disadvantages of well irrigation: the surface wells are not deep enough, hence they may dry up during summer. They can irrigate only a small area. Sometimes surface wells turn out to be salty or brackish in nature. Hence, water may not be useful for drinking or irrigation. Areas: Northern plains. Most popular in the states are Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab and Bihar. They are also used in West Bengal, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Tamil Nadu. Tube wells. Conditions necessary for digging tube wells. Water table should be high with perennial water supply. The ground should be soft, preferably alluvial soil, so as to facilitate digging as deep as required. The area must get adequate rainfall so as to replenish groundwater. Cheap hydroelectric power required to draw water from the tube well. The climate of the area should not be extreme type, that is too hot or too cold. As if it is so, the water table will be affected and cost of construction will go up. Advantages of tube wells: tube wells are very useful during drought conditions when surface wells dry up. They can irrigate a large area as compared to surface wells. These days, power from solar panels can be used to draw water from the tube wells. They occupy less area as compared to surface wells. They do not cause any pollution. Disadvantages: tube wells can irrigate large area compared to surface wells, but they irrigate much less area than the area irrigated by canals. The farmer has to spend money on electricity or diesel. The source of irrigation cannot be used in areas of brackish groundwater. The tube wells can draw large quantity of water. Therefore, depletion of groundwater in the surrounding region may take place. In the event of drought, the groundwater level falls critically below required level and water is not available when it is needed most. Areas: tube wells are used extensively in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab and Haryana. They are also popular in Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra, Rajasthan and West Bengal. We will continue this chapter in the next video.